All right, it's time to build the frame for the ADR, the dual ADR. So we have the first ADR still hanging. We have the second ADR sitting in the middle here. We're going to put it in this space, and this is the 80/20 frame I ordered. So we're going to unpack it and start the assembly. Hopefully I didn't forget too many parts. We'll see. All right, we've got all four of the main frames. So there's 2 long rails and then 4 shorter legs and then the side rails. So this looks good. Now there's also supposed to be a bunch of hardware, screws and stuff. So we'll have to see where those are. We don't seem to have any of the hardware here. Hard to assemble an 80/20 frame without nuts and bolts. So gonna go try to track those down, see where we're at. All right, we did it. So the hardware came in a separate box, not on the pallet. So we're good to go. Now we get to assemble it. All right, looks like we need to tap these tap the aluminum pole 80/20 pieces through the end so that we can get these bolts to go in the right place. It has holes, they're just not threaded. So we'll just go thread these now. All right, we found a M8 by 1.25 tap. We're gonna tap these 2 holes and then see if we can get this gusset plate attached. Good. This might actually work. All right. So then there's a leg that comes out from here. So I think we'll assemble the whole base and then put the legs on. You're probably wondering why I'm doing this and not my graduate students. But to that I say, why should they have all the fun? All right, now we need some help. So we'll get one person in here to help. All right, Jenny's on board. Woo! All right, let's
okay, hold on.
Okay, so we got to put these guys. All right. I think we're at the part where we now need the village to lift this sucker up.
All right.
I see Ronald. All right. Yeah, I mean,
If it's square, this should just slip right in.
it should. Yeah, I mean, within the tolerances. So, but we can, I would say putting that in at the moment doesn't help us much. All right, so now we can see how much, woo! Yeah, without those bars there.
Earthquake
not enjoying it. Look at, I mean, see how it's moving? So having the bar, that walk is, we got to get, so we'll get the, we got to get the right parts to put these side pieces on. And then once we have the side pieces on, we can mount, we might need to tie it into the floor just to keep it from tipping.
Tie it to the floor?
Yeah, put concrete anchors in the floor and then screw it down to the floor. Definitely a possibility. But this is, the idea is that these guys are going to go up here. So for each of the ADRs.
And then this rests on each of these holes, tie into.
That's the hope. Yeah. Now, we got to get the disc. Where's the tape measure? So the holes here that are pre-drilled, we can always drill new holes in the aluminum, but the pre-drilled holes are at 22 1/4. Something like that on the inner ring is going to be real close, actually. Okay, so yeah, it's all going to work, I think. We don't have to do it with these, but I do think it'll make it a little easier. So pretty good. Need a couple more parts, but we're almost there. Only a little blood.